My dear student, hope you are well by the grace of Almighty. Today we will go the continuation of previous topics. I would like to talk about your book Agriculture Studies. Today we will go chapter 5 Agricultural Production. Agricultural production means that the crops, animal, birds and fishes. The introduction, characteristics and economic importance of horticulture and field crops, domestic animals and birds and cultivable fishes have been discussed. Side by side, methods and techniques of vegetable production. Different types of vegetables, red amaranth, another term, lal shak, tomato and pepper. Bird rearing and fish cultivation belongs to this agricultural production. So side by side, we will know vegetable production, fish culture, and as well as domestic animal or birds rearing. Now we'll go introduction and economic importance of horticultural crop. The crops which are usually grown in an open area thus require fence. This is known as horticultural crops. These crops grow with intensive care and management. The plants that man grows from his or her necessity are called crops. Crops are divided into two classes. Number one, horticultural crop. Number two, field crops. The word horticultural means garden. We make garden of different crops such as fruits, flower, vegetables and spices. In highlands around our homestead area, the crops we grow in a garden are called horticultural crop. That earlier I mentioned it. With intensive care and management in our household area or homestead area, this is known as horticultural crop. At present, horticultural crops are commercially grown in the fields. These horticultural crops are classified into four categories. Number one, fruits type of horticultural crop. Number two, vegetables type of horticultural crop. Number three, spices type of horticultural crops. Number four, flower type of horticultural crop. Fruit type of horticulture crops belongs to mango, jackfruit, lychee, guava, jujube, wood apple, etc. Vegetables type of horticulture crops belongs to potato, brinjal, tomato, bean, bottle gourd, spinach, Indian spinach also. Spices, that is pepper, onion, ginger, garmeric, etc. Flower type of horticultural crops belongs to marigold, China rose, tagore, belly, cosmos, dahlia, noyantara, etc. Horticultural crops have some special characteristics that makes them separate from others crop. Horticulture crops can be cultivated intensively on a small scale. That is to say, the cultivation of these crops does require more capital and labor in a unit area. These are cultivated to meet man's food and medicine requirement and to satisfy his thirst for beauty. The horticulture crops cultivated for food have more vitamins and containing minerals also. These are usually eaten as a fresh condition. We'll go the importance of horticultural crop. Lots of importance of horticulture crops are there because whatever we eat every day, vegetable, fruits, flower, these are belongs to horticulture crops, and this green or ripened vegetables and as well as fruits, these are equally important for us to fulfill our protein demand, that means the plant protein demand. According to WHO, World Health Organization, a man should eat daily for 50 grams of vegetables and fruits. The demand of food and nutrition of a family can be met by cultivating horticulture crops around the homestead area. Again, the income of a family can be increased by selling the excess amount of these products. Products means that's crop. On the other hand, valuable wood is obtained from the fruit bearing trees as per mango, blackberry, jackfruit, and others. This wood used in building houses and making furniture. A huge amount of money is got by selling wood. Moreover, a lot of firewood is collected by pruning off the branches of fruit bearing and ornamental plants. Pruning off means that to cutting down the trees, to cutting down the parts of the plants, that is a stem, roots. This is pruning off. This firewood is used in cooking of a family. As a result, money is saved in this sector. Economic importance of this crop. Garden crops have a tremendous demand at home and abroad. We can earn more from vegetables, fruits, flowers by applying modern methods of cultivation. On the other hand, intensive nursing is needed in the cultivation of horticulture crop. More capital, labor, and technology are required at every level from production to marketing. So opportunities of employment are also created all the year round. As a result, unemployment problem is solved. Moreover, fruits, vegetables such as mango, pineapple, tomato, guava, lychee, potato, banana, etc. can be processed to make the different item as per jam, jelly, pickle juice, sauce, chips. This can be sold at a high price. Small and medium industries can be developed to make this item. Now we'll go introduction and economic importance of field crop. We have come to know about the horticultural crops in the previous lesson. Now I'd like to clarify what is field crop. Field crops means that the crops which are usually grown in an open area, doesn't require any fence, that is the intensive care and management. That is, without intensive care and management, the crops which is known as field crops. Field crops are divided into 6 categories on the basis of their use. As for cereal crop example is paddy, wheat, maize. Pulse crop example is lentil, green gram, chickpea, pigeon pea, khesari, etc. Oil crop belongs to mustard, sesame, sunflower, etc. That means that types of crops provide the oil. Fiber crop, this is jute, cotton, kenaf. Sugar crop, sugar cane and sugar beet. Cattle feed, that is the food for cattle. Another term is that is known as fodder crops. Fodder crops means cowpea, felon, that is the felon, guinea grass, para grass, and napier grass. These are the classification of field crops. Field crops have some special characteristics or traits to make them separate from horticultural crop. Field crops are cultivated at field crops are cultivated at a large scale. It doesn't require any intensive management system. That means it may grow in an open area. These are cultivated as human and animal feed also. It is quickly perishable. The crops which are usually rot. As per vegetables, you can't preserve it 2, 3, 5 and 4 days and above, because it will rapidly perishable or rapidly rot. This is the nature, because it contains the fleshy substances of succulent, so this will enhance as a perishable. As we are introduced to field crops, we can certainly assume their economic importance. Cereal, pulse, oil crops are on food crops. Paddy, wheat, maize are main human foods among cereal crops. Pulse crop meet the demands of our protein. You know, this is the plant protein. We get edible oil from different oil crops. Wheat, maize, pulses are used as a foods for animals and feeds for birds and fishes. Paragrass, guinea grass, napier grass, pigeon pea, etc. are cultivated as a cattle food. This is known as fodder. These are fed in green condition. You know, these types of grasses usually fed with the animal as a green condition. As a result, animal and bird raising and fish cultivation have commercially expanded. Now we'll go the cultivation process of red amaranth. Another name of this lal shak cultivation method. So for that soil, red amaranth is cultivated in almost all types of soil all the year round. However, loamy and sandy loamy soil is best for its cultivation. The production of red amaranth in our country is abundant at the outset of the winter season. Red amaranth can be cultivated in highland during summer. Variety. There are many varieties of red amaranth. However, two improved varieties known as Altapati and Bari Lal Sagwan, BARI, Bangladesh Agricultural Research Institute. This is Bari Lal Sagwan. The leaves and stems of Altapati variety are vermilion red. The leaves and stems of Bari Lal Sag are red. The flower of this amaranth is red and its seed is round. Land preparation. The seed of red amaranth is very small. So the land is prepared loose by plowing 4 to 5 times and lathering. Red amaranth is a short duration crop. So for this cultivation of vegetables, 40 kg cow dung, 400 gram urea, 300 gram triple superphosphate, 250 gram muriate of potash fertilizer have to be applied per decimal of land. After 7 days of seed germination, an amount of 400 gram extra urea fertilizer per decimal will have to top dressed mixed with the soil. These are the figure. Look at, these are the figures of different red amaranths. Intercultural operation for red amaranth cultivation. The nursing that is taken from seed sowing, seedling planting to crop harvesting is called intercultural operation. No irrigation is needed if there is sufficient moisture in the soil at the time of sowing. But if there is not sufficient moisture in the soil, irrigation is necessary. When seeds germinate, seedlings should be kept 5 cm apart in the row and other plants must be lifted as thinning out within a week. Within that conditions, the extra plants to be removed. This is known as weeding. Crop harvesting red amaranth can be collected after 20 to 25 days of sowing seeds. Firstly, tall plants need to be lifted or separated or out. Thus, amaranth can be lifted after 2 or 3 days of interval. The plants of red amaranth is lifted with roots. Then they are washed away, tied in the bundles and market. Crop harvesting should be complete for leafy vegetables before the stems become hard. Yield or production means that per decimal 45 to 50 kg red amaranth is obtained of land if improved method of cultivation. Now we'll go pepper cultivation method. This is the pepper variety. There are many breeds of pepper existing in the different areas of Bangladesh, such as Bindu, Chollisha, Dhani, Ubda, Chittagong, Kumilla, Bogura, etc. Moreover, an improved variety named Banglalanka. This is Bari Pepper 1 is suitable for the cultivation, and this is grow all the year round. Soil production of or cultivation of pepper. What types of soil to be needed? Pepper grows well in sandy loam and clay loam soil with drainage facilities. However, loamy and silty loamy soil recess in compost are the best for pepper cultivation. Pepper plant cannot tolerate waterlogging condition. That means if so waterlogged will be raised in the field, pepper will not be grow at all. Sowing time. The proper time of sowing seeds usually September to October, that is the Rabi season or winter period. Seeds are sown in seed beds in the Kharif season, starting from the first week of December to the first week of December to the last week of February. When a seedling shoots out 4 to 5 leaves, it becomes suitable to be planted in the field. Now we'll go the seed rate, sowing and plantation distance while cultivating the pepper in the field. 12 to 16 gram seeds are required per decimal of land. If seeds are sown directly in the main field, half of the seeds are required. If seedlings are developed in seed beds, the seedlings are kept 25 cm apart from row to row, and the plant should be kept 20 cm apart in the Rabi season. In the Kharif season, seedlings are to be planted 45 to 45 square centimeter apart in the main field. Seedbed preparation for the cultivating of this crop. Seeds are usually sown directly in the main field during Rabi season and during Kharif season. Firstly, seedlings are raised in the seedbed in keeping 3 square meter, that is 3 meter length and 1 meter breadth. It is to be kept 15 centimeter height on the bed. The topsoil of the seed bed is made loose with a mixture of sand, soil and cow dung in the proportion of 1:1:1. Treated seeds are shown 5 cm apart and 2 to 3 cm in depth. Sabin dust for the controlling the insect or pest. Sabin dust is sprayed around the seedbed to protect seeds from ants. Seed germination within 7 to 10 days. The seedbed is covered with the polythene or straw sheet after sowing seeds in order to protect it from insect and pest infestation. The seedbed is to be irrigated slightly either in the morning or in the evening according to the necessity. When a seedling grows 4 to 5 number of leaves, it becomes suitable for transplanted in the main field. Now we'll go land preparation and fertilizer application. The land is to be prepared well by 4 to 6 time plowing and laddering. To enhance the production or cultivation of this crop, the amount of fertilizers to be needed: 40 kg cow dung, 1.2 kg triple super phosphate, 550 grams of muriate of potash, 440 grams gypsum fertilizer have to be mixed with the soil per decimal of land at the time of last plowing. The seedbed is to be made 1 meter length and wide on the basis of the area of the land to direct seed sowing to the plant seedling. The seedbed is to be 15 meter high and there should be a 30 centimeter drain between two seed beds for irrigation drainage facilities. Now I'll go intercultural operation. The land must be always kept weed free. Urea and MOP fertilizer will be applied as a top dressing thrice, that means 3 times or 3 installment, 20, 40 and 60 days of seedling plantation. Every time per decimal of land, 280 gram urea fertilizer mixed with the soil needs to be sprayed from the base of the seedling at a distance of 10 to 15 centimeter apart. Irrigation is needed in winter and drought period. Again, irrigation is necessary after every installment of fertilizer application. So in such a way to cultivation of these crops. Now we'll go disease and insect pest control of pepper. Disease control, that is different types of disease usually seen on the pepper. Among them, damping of disease. This may occur when a pepper plant is seedling stage. That means at the initiation of its leaf stage, seedling stage, it will be observed. To control the disease, 1 kg seeds need to be mixed with 3 gram Provex for the treatment of seeds. The seedbed should be kept by dry. Sometimes a pepper plant dies, getting dried gradually from the top to the bottom. This is another disease that is known as dieback disease. To control this disease, spray 1 gram Bavistin mixed with 1 liter of water 2 to 3 times at an interval of every 15 days. To prevent yellow mosaic virus, the affected trees have to be uprooted immediately and then burnt it. If it is burnt, so there will be no possibility to spread the disease or insect. Peppers varieties that are disease resistant to be cultivated, so it will be easy. No insect and infestation will be seen on the field. Insect pest control: the leaves of the seedlings get wrinkled by the attack of tiny spider. Such as spider can be controlled with the spray mixture of 2 gram thiovit 1 liter water. After every 10 days, if the seedlings are attacked with the thrips and aphids, the spray mixtures of malathion 50 EC ml in a 1 liter water will give a good result. Insecticides or fungicides should rather be avoided at the time of crop harvesting. It is to be used. Crop harvesting should be stopped 5 to 7 days. Crop harvest. Flower starts to bloom after 30 to 40 days of planting seedling. Green peppers need 25 to 30 days to be matured. More than 25 to 30 days are required for the peppers to ripen. Green peppers can be collected 3 times within a week, and red peppers are to be collected after every 15 days up to about 2 to 3 months. Yield. The yield, that is the varieties, will be varies 6 to 10 ton per hectare, but 1.5 to 2.5 ton dried pepper can be obtained per hectare of land. Pepper may also cultivated on the pod or top. Now we'll go tomato cultivation method. Tomato is a vegetable rich in vitamin A, B and C. Green and ripened tomato are used in cooking, and ripe tomato is popular as a salad. Moreover, sauce processed from ripe tomato is appetizing. Tomato is preliminary as a winter vegetable, but today it is cultivated in the summer, even all the year round. Different breed or varieties of tomato. There are many approved breeds or varieties of tomato. As for Bari tomato 2, another name is Roton. Bari tomato 9, that is Lalima. Bari tomato 10, that is Anupama. Bari tomato 3 are among winter varieties. Margolov, Ruma, VF, Oxford are among imported varieties from abroad. Bari tomato 4, Bari tomato 5, Bari tomato 9, that is Lalima, Anupama and Zunka. Bari hybrid tomato 3, Bari hybrid tomato 4 among the summer breeds of tomato. Soil. What types of soil will be suitable to grow tomato? Usually fertile loamy soil will be the best. However, tomato is grown well in all types of soil, from sandy loam to clay loam soil if proper nourishing is ensured. Seedling protection method. 200 gram seeds is required in a hectare of land for tomato cultivation. First is 50 gram seeds is densely sown in 4 seed beds. They are given the seed bed size 3 meter length and 1 meter wide. When seeds germinate, seedlings are planted 4 multiply 4 centimeter apart in a second seed bed after 8 to 10 days. In that case, 22 seed beds are required. Thus, strong seedlings are found. The proper time for sowing winter variety, especially September and October months. Now we'll go land preparation. This type of crops usually grow on loamy soil, so for that land to be prepared properly. The land is to be made loose by 4 to 6 times plowing and laddering. On the variation of soil, nature and geographical location, a meter wide and 15 to 20 centimeter high seed bed is to be prepared. A 30 centimeter wide drain is to be kept between 2 seed beds for suitable irrigation and drainage. Fertilizer for tomato cultivation as follows. Name of fertilizer: urea, quantity per decimal 2 to 2.5 kg, triple super phosphate 1.5 to 2 kg, muriate of potash 0.8 to 1.2 kg, cow dung 30 to 50 kg. Before the final plowing, cow dung, TSP, 2/3 of the muriate of potash fertilizer are to be mixed with the soil properly. Urea fertilizer is to be applied in 3 equal installment or 3 times after 10, 25 and 40 days of seedling plantation. The rest of the MOP fertilizer is to be cultivated, divided into 2 and used after 25 to 40 days. Seedling transplanting: when the seedlings become 30 to 35 days old, it becomes suitable for plantation. The seedlings need to be uprooted from the seedbed with care so that the roots of the seedlings are not damaged. So the soil of the seedbed needs to be soaked with water before uprooting. It is better to plant the seedling at the sunlight of the afternoon. Intercultural operation: the land must be kept weed free. It is lightly irrigated the first 3 to 4 days of seedling transplanting. Later, if the soil deficient in moisture, it is necessary to irrigate the land. If extra water is stagnant in the land due to irrigation or rain, the water needs to be drained out. The tender portion under the bunch of the first flower must be kept, and other tender portion of the side must be pulled. The plant is to be supported by a post of bamboo in order to break down. Disease and pest control: different types of disease are usually seen, among them damping of disease. The bottom of the seedling is drenched with the watery spots and gets rotten. Sometimes the root gets rotted and seedling dies. The soil is drenched with Ridomil gold and applied in the affected place. Wilting disease: the plants will be wilted anytime and dies quickly in the bacterial infection. The affected plants needs to be burnt on a spot. The resistance variety are to be cultivated. Yellow leaf curl disease: the leaves get wrinkled from the yeast in the midrib in this fungal infection. The leaves become dry and veins get wrinkled and transparent yellow. The small leaves at the shoot of the affected plants become clustered. To control this disease, the tomato field needs to be weed free, disease free, needs to be planted, and the affected plant has to be removed and burnt. Whitefly insect quickly spread this disease. To prevent or control whitefly insect, admire disease to be applied. Crop harvesting or yield or protection of tomato cultivation: tomato starts to be ripen after 2 months of seedling transplanting. The duration of tomato is 120 to 150 days depending on their varieties. When the tomato becomes reddish in color, the fruit is collected by cutting the stalk. Production varies depending on their variety or season. The production is about 250 kg per decibel in winter season, and it's about 80 to 100 kg per decibel in the summer period. So this is all about the tomato cultivation method. Thank you very much.